Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Rekakwadash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied in Ruel for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan, and this will be named Never Bite the Hand That Feeds You. Okay? Never. At no time in the past or in the present, future, on any occasion, do you offend the hand that feeds you. Do you bite the hand that feeds you? And when I mean bite the hand that feeds you, what are we being fed? These scriptures, this wisdom through Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And where is this wisdom being fed? What's the source of this wisdom? Well, it starts at the apostles of Great Millstone, okay? Then the elders that they have taught, okay? Then the Akim who've come up under the elders, such as I, to learn, okay? At this current moment, I'm not in Great Millstone. I've been righteously punished, okay? I repented, and I still got work to do. Put these lessons out and hit the highways and byways as we've been instructed. Okay, so I don't have any hatred in my heart towards Great Millstone. These are my teachers. They're my, once again, my apostles, my elders, and my Akim. Okay, so this is 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honors, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. Now, hasn't Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rekar, Apostle Ramlah, haven't they labored for us over Apostle Tahar 40 years in this truth? Okay, putting in that work, never wavering on the doctrine. 1 week is this, the next is that. Okay, even Apostle Gabar had explained to us that when he had been teaching that Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai was hung in a location that had many skulls, but he had found out that the location resembled a skull, so he had to go back and correct that which was wrong. Unlike some teachers that we know that this blow it off and, oh, you idiots, I already was mentioning that, wish they wasn't, and it's proof in the work that they put out that they wasn't telling the truth. Okay, so that's one example. Okay, this is 18. For the scripture saith, thou shalt not muzzle the ox that treadeth out the corn. So you should not stop an ox from feeding, and the laborers is worthy of his reward. Now, what's the reward that we're praying, that we're hoping to seek? The crown from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, the hopeful 144. Okay, this is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 10. Now I beseech ye, brethren, by the name of our Adonai Lord Yahweh Shah Hamashiach. Well, it says Jesus right there. Well, listen, you go into the root of this word, and what is it going to say? Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew. Okay, it's here. All you got to do is research. Also, take in the understanding that when was the J invented? In the early 1500s. Okay, and also, what language is this book written in? English. Okay, so all of these things put into consideration, and his name could not be Jesus, and it doesn't translate to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, that ye all speak the same thing. That we all speak the same thing. That's why we like to say broken record. That's why I'm not here to change anything that I've learned from my apostles, my elders, and you Akim. It's got to be the same way. What do they say? Regurgitating what I've learned. Okay, not adding to, taking from, and that there be no division amongst you. Okay, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. Okay, once again, preach what we're taught the same way that we're taught it. Okay, and we're going to get that too. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and 33. For Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is not the author of confusion. That's why he said, teach the same thing. Not you will hear some, there some. I split it up amongst all you groups and somewhere in the middle is the truth. No, he didn't do that. Okay? For Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Allah power, is not the author of confusion, but of peace. As in the churches. What are the churches? The men doing the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, righteously dividing these scriptures. Okay, as in all churches of the saints. Okay, once again, the men doing the work that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai set up. Okay, this is the book of John 6, starting at 54. Whoso eateth my flesh, the flesh of Yahushai, and drinketh my blood, have eternal life. And I will raise him up at the last day. For my flesh is meat indeed. That's why I said, okay, don't bite the hand who's feeding you. Don't mock the teachers, starting with the apostles, the elders, and us Akim putting this work in. Okay, mocking, going against the true word, trying to add on to it, season it, changing the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, calling on idol names, including Jesus. Okay, for my flesh is the meat indeed, and my blood is drink indeed. Okay, and that all goes into the doctrine, his doctrine, Yahushai's doctrine, which is written, which is the volume of the book. He that eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood dwelleth in me, and I in him. Okay? This is the book of Matthew 22, verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways. That's why we hold camps on the weekends, some Friday, some Saturday. And then you got some brothers that go out through the week. The brother Nathan from Indianapolis, he'll do a makeup camp on Mondays, okay? And as many as ye find, bid to the marriage. What's that marriage? Coming back to our understanding, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics, that we are of Yasharallah, okay? He, Prince of Power, who the world refers to as Israel, okay? That salvation is at hand. Yahushua is coming back with the host, with the armies, okay, to deliver the 1/3, starting with the 144, and to judge the 2/3, and of course the 17 nations, starting with the head of the wicked, Edom, okay. This is the book of Amos. And I want to make this clear. He said he told us to go on the highways and byways. And you got a lot of these Christians, so-called prophecies that say, well, the Lord just spoke directly to me. He told me. He gave me a vision. Well, this is what's here what Amos got to say about this. Amos 3 and verse 7. Surely the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Abba, Father, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Okay, the prophets, the men set up. Who were the 12 disciples? Men. Okay. After the 12, you had right soon after you had Paul, a man. He's always set up men to tell these to prophesize the downfalls of these kingdoms. Okay, to give warning to his people. This is the book of Romans 16, starting at 17. Now I beseech ye, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned. Is that why you guys don't come together and do community camps? Exactly. Because you're going to have IUIC, House of Crazy, calling on Jesus while we saying Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. It's not going to work. You're going to have Great Millstone saying the Shabbat is based on the new moon, okay? And it's counted from 8 days into the next Shabbat. And then you're going to have Wi-Fi saying, no, it's Saturday evening to sundown or Friday evening to sundown, however they do it. It's not the same doctrine, okay? So they cause division, so we mark them. You got crazy fools out here. I just seen the video earlier, the repost of those clowns calling saying that the Lord's name is Mauzubuzu, some crazy shit, okay? Just making it up as they go along, wanting attention, okay? You got your 501c3, meaning that they've been gagged, that they signed a gag order willingly not to teach the truth, okay? To suppress this truth from you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. Yes, we mark them, okay? Because they cause divisions, okay? Which ye have learned, and avoid them. Once again, we're not in cahoots with them. We're not coming together. We're not having cookouts with them. All right, gatherings, councils with them to see what we should all preach or what we do agree and what we don't agree on. No, okay. This is 18. For they that are such serve not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, Lord Adawan Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, but their own belly, okay? IUIC, led by a multimillionaire, okay? Talking about his mind's beyond Babylon. He's thinking about setting up schools in Uganda. And once again, how you gonna set that school up when this place is first scheduled to be destroyed? Okay, we know that the economics is being changed over to the CBDC, meaning digital, meaning that mark that you claim that you don't believe in, but soon we'll have to acknowledge that mark is going to be the end all to buying and selling, to education, whatever you call it. So in order for them to get in your school, they're going to have that thing in them, okay? And it's just not even worth mentioning because it's not going to happen. Like I just want to make the point. Your own belly. You okay? Shakari wanting to go on everybody's podcast of everybody of the world. That is their podcast and do as the heathen do. You got Captain Kazariak laughing at genital jokes now. Okay, their own belly. Okay, and by the good words and by fair speech, what is it saying? Words like butter. Speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. Once again, IUIC. Man was on the comic board talking about he likes their structure because their economic, what they gain, you know, the money that they sitting on is pleasing to him. Now, what does that have to do with the scriptures? What does that have to do with prophecy? Okay. All right. Headed to the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and 11. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. Are we not living in that world today? You have you still got these whorehouses holding on to the last bit of their prosperity. We can all be saved. Everybody can make it. Kumbaya ministry. Then you got those who know that they're Israelites, who are supposed to be Israelite teachers, but yet indeed they're filling their own belly. Now going around calling other teachers Black Hebrew Israelites. Okay, where did that come from? Where did it even cross your mind to categorize your own people black? Okay, but see, that's once again. And shall deceive many. And whoever is listening to them having an itching ear will be deceived. That's exactly what's going to happen. Okay. And it's all prophecy. This is Revelations 3:9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan. Now, a lot of people use this verse to call out the little hatters, the 48ers. But this verse is actually pertaining